30 videos in 30 days. We got
What's up, boy?
8 days. I believe this is day 9. And let's get right to it. Put out a poll. How many sports hobby boxes have you bought in the past month? And 70%, including myself, have 0. 70% in this case would have been 92 votes. So it's not a lot of votes in my poll here. I'm enjoying Facebook bringing back polls. Maybe they always had them, but I don't think so. This is something they brought back. They got rid of them. 10% said 1. So how many would that have been? About 7? No, 12. 12 votes, meaning we have about 120 total votes here. 4% said 2. And 10%, again, 15 this time, say, well, that doesn't make sense. How are they both 10%? Oh, this is 12%. 12%, 3 or more. We had 130 total votes, 12%, 3 or more, 70%, none at all. Comment below, how many hobby boxes have you bought in the past month?
Can you dig it, sucker?
Walmart and saw this crap. What the is wrong with people? And so it's an open box of, I'm not quite even sure. It looks like baseball thing. It's this. It just looks like a complete set of 2022 tops. Just as bad as the idiots who walk around eating stuff when leaving it back on the shelf. Sure, if what they're eating is $35. Target, not any better. I went today and in the board game aisle found 2 Prison Monopoly games open. That's the basketball stuff. And the card packs removed. Some sucker might buy them. Hopefully not, since it was open. What do the replies say here? Saw that weeks ago at Target as well. Target in Northern Nevada, cards are next to the registers. Northern Nevada is a good 5, 6, 8 hours north of me, like, Reno area, Carson. Target in Northern Nevada, cards are next to the registers. Yeah, a lot of card places have them sometimes. Well, I guess not. Here in Vegas, you could still mainly get to them. They're not behind anything. I live in Reno and pretty much only see Pokemon cards at Target. What does everyone be in Nevada here? Carson, Target. I see that becoming more prevalent also. Carson is the capital of Nevada. Are you seeing, it's tiny. There's like nobody lives there. Are you seeing cards in your Walmarts? Do you have a go-to hobby card shop? I have been searching, meaning to search Reno Sparks area. Oh man, that's just interesting. Walmart isn't consistent. And they will be the first one, separate thread here, new post. And they'll be the first ones to complain when Walmart doesn't sell cards anymore. You in Detroit area by any chance? It looks like people are seeing this all over the country. Must be your first time in a Walmart. How do you not notice someone tearing open boxes? I mean, just cameras everywhere, and I don't know. Bummer. Don't do this.
They just set me up a case here to show. We're going to give everybody an entire case of cards.
In the previous episode, it was an Anthony Richardson episode. I asked, what young quarterback's autograph would you want? And this is the way I would go. Maybe I'm a little biased. He's on my my dynasty football team. So I'm rooting heavily for him. But CJ Stroud, he looks real. Initially pulled this card. It's also an interesting story. Supposed to be an auto, but the auto was missing. Go figure. Sent the card in to Topps, and 2 weeks later I got my autograph card. Topps is the best. So here we have someone saying, hey man, I sent this in and got dealt with within 2 weeks. Things were fair. I'm sure he was a little annoyed or bothered when he pulled this card. Probably bothered him the whole time up until getting this, and then boom. So I have this. How did you initiate the claim? Let's see what he says. You have to go to the site and initiate the claim. You'll print off the invoice or whatever it is they give you. You then need to mail the card, the receipt, and barcode from the package the card came in. So this is something I don't think a lot of people know. If you do have an issue, they normally want the receipt, and they normally want the pack or blaster or barcode, as it says here, that it came out of. I'm guessing the more you have to provide them, the faster your turnaround is. Hope that helps. Topps is so strict. Tried, but they needed the box. I tried other wrappers. I tried everything. No box, no wrappers, but I had the receipt. Still doesn't work. Boo. So here we have 2 separate stories. One is if you have all the items, which he had, he got his autograph card in 2 weeks. Here, someone saying they're so strict. I had the receipt, but I don't have the box of the pack. and they wouldn't do anything for me.
It's a cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time because
Here we have, I bought from Topps directly, saved everything. So that's a different poster though, it looks like. Jim might also be that it's not just any regular card, got some value to it. So that could be, I mean, it wasn't just a random card. This was a big hit. I believe I saw it. Was it numbered? Didn't I see a serial number? Maybe not. Maybe not. The auto looks kind of sus, but heck yes for Topps making it right. And that is, we have talked about these autographs recently. Ain't getting any better.
I know why, man. Yeah.
We looked at how Steph Curry's PSA 10 Topps card only had about 300 in total pop count of a PSA 10, just 300. Some other players had 3,000. I think Anthony Edwards was up to 4,000. But I mentioned Luka, and it was getting out of control. 2018 Prism, and it's just a shame because this guy is a hobby favorite. People will want to collect this guy. Same thing with Wemby. People, they're fun to watch. To the future, they are fun to watch. They're exciting. Clearly a talent above the rest. There's 20,000, not total graded. This is just in a PSA 10. So it's currently selling for $190. This should be a $1,900 card, a $2,000 card. However, because there's just way over printing, it becomes 190 bucks, and it's going to always be, this card will always have trouble holding high value because of the amount of cards printed, and it's just a bummer. Here's the chart in the past 2 years. It was selling for, in December 31st, 2022, at the end of 2022, for just under $400. And that's kind of its peak in the past 2 years. He just went to the NBA Finals, had a huge playoff push, and it brought this card's price up. I can't find the low. 224 up to 300 during the playoff push, and now back down to under $200. Incredible. He probably will have more playoff runs, maybe even final wins. And so over the years, can you make money on this card? Yes. I'm not saying it's dropped to its lowest. It will fluctuate because he's going to perform, and now it's the off season. But in long term, you're talking 20, 30, 40 years from now, because I've heard someone say, baseball card collector investor Chris mentioned, well, it means more people are in the hobby now. So it's a good thing. Maybe. I mean, maybe. But overall, the rarity not being 2,000 but 20,000, it's hard for this card to ever hold the price. And here's one more example. Zion Williamson. This is PSA 10 from 2019, the next year. This is really when this is before COVID 2019. This card started really, people started coming back then, and COVID just accelerated things. Everyone at home with money, but the card industry started to get hyped right here, and you see there's 23,000 of these in a PSA 10. It's worth 36 bucks, and it's actually held steady value over the past 3 months. I like the 2-year chart, and wow. You know what I mean?
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Well, something different besides sports cards. I've had this for a bit, but I almost have the whole collection. Here's the very first Goosebumps ever, number 1 Goosebumps. Welcome to Deadhouse. And in my hand, I guess, are the others, and it's too hard to share right now. But anyways, a neat little side. Didn't cost a ton of money. I bought someone's doubles I found one time, and he had like over 40 of the copies. In this box, I'm collecting every single NBA basketball player's rookie card to ever play. Hall of Famers, they get slabbed.
Change of direction by Bryant. Slam dunk.
I just want to show you why I think my rookie card collection, value-wise, it'll never be number 1, but I want to show you why it's so neat. So we'll go over Steph Curry's rookie in another video, but here's 2009. There's Tyler Hansborough's rookie. So this is the same year as Curry. Here's JaVale McGee's rookie card from that year. Here's Danny Green, good 3-point shooter. This is actually numbered to 500 on the back. Cool rookie card. So it's almost a collection of basketball in time. That was Omar Caspi, And then, I mean, not every year is like this. These are numbered to serial number. This one's numbered to 379. This is Tyreek Evans rookie card. He had a promising career, great scorer. Here's Sam Young for the Grizzlies. Now, not every year do I have this cool of collection. This is probably one of the cooler years I have where these were semi cheap. I mean, I think I got all of these. Decent player, Damari Carroll. I mean, a nice long career. Gerald Henderson. So this is one of the reasons I think my collection is so neat to look through. Is it just a walk back in time, memory lane, depending the year you were to pick out. And I have these for quite a few players. Next up is Jordan Hill. He had a stint with the Lakers, I believe. These are numbered to, this one's $4.99. I assume all of them are. I got a clear shot at it there. And these are all their rookie cards and all the rookie cards from the Steph Curry I'll never be able to get of this. Jeff Teague, good 3-point shooter. I'll never be able to get the Curry of this. However, it's just so cool having everything else the same set. You know, everything else standard. And these are just beautiful. And again, I got all these for under $10. Not the whole thing, but each card here was probably between $5 to $10. And there's Earl Clark. And that does it for that little set of those. And I have other 2009. Here's Darren Collison, rookie card. He was out of UCLA. Here's Patrick Beverly, who we didn't see with the cool patch auto. Patrick Beverly. Here's Hasheem Thabeet. I guess I had one more of these. He was a good, lot of hype coming into the NBA, and good blocker. He could block shots. Here's another Jeff Teague, another Tyreek Evans, Taj Gibson. This is numbered to $9.99. Anyways, that's why I'm going to argue that my NBA rookie card collection, I'm going for something different, and it's fun for me, fun for any true NBA fan to look through.
Yeah! Now, I'm gonna let you hold the belt. What a thrill, ain't that something?
If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Let's help this grow. That's how we're going to help the algorithm, is more engagement. Please comment. And as always, have a great day. Thanks for watching.
Coming in.
The man's in trouble. I'm gonna show you how great I am.
This man is a psychotic.
So he's great.
What up, everybody? This is Robert Ory, a.k.a. Big Shot Bob, and you're watching Professional Sports Cards. Hey, by the way, go buy my rookie card.